So once again, we are proceeding with our expansion of triple brackets. Let's see what we have here. Um, like we did earlier, we start by expanding those two brackets where the first term will multiply everything in the second bracket. So that will lead us to x squared. When we say x times x, then I put x here and there's 4x. When I combine the two because they are like, they will give me 5x. And the last term will be 1 times 4. That will be giving me positive 4. And I'm expanding it with x minus 2. So when I do the same, let me do my equal sign here, where I'm saying x squared times x, it gives me x cubed. X squared times negative 2, that's minus 2x squared. So I put 5x this time around times x, that's plus 5x. So I put 5x times negative 2. Sorry, yes, 5x times x, it gives me 5x squared. Then 5x times negative 2, that's minus 10x. Also, I have the last part, which is 4 times x. I'm proceeding here, that it will give us 4x. Then 4 times negative 2, that's negative 8. So I'm still simplifying to say when I combine like terms are here, and you also find them on this part. So the last step will be x cubed. When I say minus 2x squared plus 5x squared, what's like there is x squared, so it's minus 2 plus 5, it will give us positive 3x squared. Then for the x parts, we will have negative 10 plus 4, which will give us negative 6, and there is a negative 8 at the end. I think that will be it for that simplification. Still moving, and let me try and create a bit of space here. All right, so we have this problem where we are saying we want to expand this bracket. So now these are more like solutions to an activity that's independent class fact. So I'll be doing it in a quick way. That's x times x, we have x squared, and 2x here and 3x, it gives us 5x. Then 2 times 3, it gives us positive 6. That's what we have in the first bracket. In the second bracket, we have x plus 1. So now when I multiply everything in the second bracket by x squared, it will lead me to x cubed. Then when I say x squared times 1, that's positive x squared. Now I'm on 5x times x, it gives me positive 5x squared. Then 5x times 1, that's positive 5x. Then when I say 6 times x, that's 6x. Then 6 times 1, I have 1. I'm now moving to the like parts where I'll simplify to say this will take me to x cubed plus here I'll have x squared. I simplify the coefficients. I have 1 here plus 5 to give me 6. Then when I do the same for x, where I put 5 plus 6, it will take me to positive 11, or there is a plus 6 there. That will be my solution. Right, so let me do another expansion again. And this time around, I want to create space so that I'm done with the expansion. I'll start with the first two terms, which would take me to inside the bracket, or if x times x, that's x squared. Then I have minus 4x as a result of minus 4 times x. Then minus x when I multiply the ones from the outside part. So it's minus 4 minus 1 to be minus 5x. Then negative 4 times negative 1, it gives me positive 4. In the other bracket, I have x plus 2. Now I'm expanding using what I have in the first bracket. I'll start with x squared times x there, it gives me x cubed. Then x squared times 2, it gives me 2x squared. Then I have minus 5x times x there, it gives me minus 5x squared. Then minus 5x times 2, it gives me minus 10x. Finally, I'm on the 4. So when I say 4 times x, it gives me positive 4x. Then if I say 4 times 2, it gives me positive 8. Now I'm on the like parts which I want to simplify. So my final step is going to be x cubed plus, as usual, the like part is x squared. 2 minus 5 gives us negative 3, which will force us to remove this positive, because we know when we have a positive and a negative next to each other, they consolidate to a negative. And then here I have my x, so it's minus 10 plus 4, that's minus 6. And then I have my 8 there. I'm left with the last one on expansion there. Before I move to factorization, um, let's see. We'll do the same procedure where we are interested in the first expansion, which is what we have here. So I'm going to say equal to, I open my bracket, 2x times x, that's 2x squared. Then when I say this product, it gives me 3x. And this one here, it gives me negative 10. So negative 10 plus 3x, it gives me negative 7x. So then I have 3 times negative 5 gives me negative 15. And in the other bracket, I have x plus 1. Then finally, I have got 2x squared times x. It takes me to 2x cubed. Then 2x times 1, that's plus 2x squared. Then minus 7, x times x, that's minus 7x squared. Minus 7x times 1, that's minus 7x. Then finally, I'm on minus 15. Minus 15 times x, that's minus 15x. Then minus 15 times 1, it's actually minus 15. Then I'm collecting like terms together. So this will simplify to 2x cubed plus the like part, which is x squared, 2 minus 7. It gives me negative 5. Hence, I'll need to remove the positive sign there. Then I proceed to simplify the second part where I have x, but it's minus 7 minus 15. It gives me minus 22. Then finally, I have minus 15. That's how we simplify this type of expressions which involve three brackets. I hope this session was educative. We'll proceed in the next section where we are doing factorization.